Good evening, this is Keith Clark. This is one of my first recordings. I'm trying to demonstrate a principle. A lot of you know that I experiment with faces and sound. So I have an experiment where I have static running inside a computer. I've noticed that when I sing in private, the faces form better, they form faster. This tells me and is leading me to believe that there is a connection to the emotional response, the emotional feeling that we have. So I'm going to try something quite different, a little scary for me. I'm going to try singing on camera. The point is not to listen to my singing. The point is to observe what happens on the screen and to visualize what it is that I'm doing, so that rather than just seeing it as a physical action, people can begin to see it as more of an emotional / spiritual connection of soul, of feeling. That's what changes the shapes, the static inside the computer. That's where faces and sound comes from. I don't always sing, but usually late at night. Right now it's 1:40 in the morning, which is pretty late for me, but it's a Friday night, and it took me a while to get set up. I'm just going to pretend you're not here. That's the whole point of this video. I'm going to try to zone out. I believe that I go into a slight state of trance when I sing. I'm not that skilled at explaining what trance is. I just know I'm in an altered state of mind. Singing is something I've always wanted to do. I've noticed lately that when I sing and I imagine the utmost appreciation for the human condition while I'm singing, usually influenced by the words that I'm singing, the lyrics, then something changes. I was prompted to do this video after I took a lot of pictures this evening. I thought maybe I could actually try to do this in real time. Well, it's not real time, it's a recording. But I'm going to show you what I mean. So, we move my face out of the way. Okay, I'm on a phone right now. Turn it sideways. This is what happens at my house in private. I'm not going to sing professionally, I'm just going to sing. I'm going to try to get myself to not think about you watching me sing. That's something I need to get over anyway. And I just sing whatever comes to mind. Random different things. Christian songs, metal songs, you name it. Hello, everybody. So they can see what we can see. Let's go ahead and demonstrate to them what it is that we do. Let's see, where's the best place for this? Okay, here it goes. And you'll see me snapping photographs, pictures also, screenshots. I'm holding my phone. It's actually what you're seeing on the screen. So if I take a picture, you see it happens on your screen. Okay? Oh, 7 and we'll watch them fall. We stand in the way of love and we will smoke them all with an intellect and a savoir-faire. No one in the whole universe will ever compare. I am yours now and you are mine, and together we'll love fill all space and time. So don't cry. One day all 7 will die. I will be walking one day down a street far away and see your face in the crowd and smile. knowing how you made me laugh, hearing sweet echoes of you from the past. I will remember you. So many years come and gone, and yet the memory is strong. One word we never could learn: goodbye. True love is frozen in time. I'll be your champion and you will be mine. I will remember you. Let's see. I sing all kinds of stuff. Once there was this spider in my bed. I got caught up in her web of love and lies. Spun a chain around my heart and soul, never to let go. Oh, but I survived, 'cause I ain't that lonely yet. No, I ain't that lonely yet. After what you put me through, no, I ain't that lonely yet. I'm a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I hear you singing on the line, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I think I need a small vacation, and it don't look like rain. Na da 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 da, will never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Bam 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 bam. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Two brothers on their way brothers on their way. Two brothers on their way. One wore blue and one wore gray. One wore blue and one wore gray as they marched along the way. Fife and drum began to play, all on a beautiful morning. Key change. One was gentle, one was kind. One was gentle, one was kind. One came home, one stayed behind. A cannonball don't pay no mind. A cannonball don't pay no mind if you're gentle or if you're kind. It don't think of the folks behind. All on a beautiful morning. Two girls waiting by the railroad track. Two girls waiting by the railroad track. Two girls waiting by the railroad track for their darlings to come back. One wore blue and one wore black as they marched along the track for their darlings to come back, all on a beautiful morning. All on a beautiful Let's see. See the stones twist in your thigh. See the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails she makes me wait. And I'm waiting for you. With or without you. With or without you, oh, I can't live. With or without you. I wore my voice out today. I may not be rich, don't wear fashion clothes, don't live in a mansion, don't have much that shows, never set a record, In sports agility, never was magnetic in personality, but that don't really matter. I'll do the best I can, 'cause there's a God above me who loves me like I am. I'm accepted, accepted. I'm accepted by the one who matters most. Key change. If you think you're a loser, when you fail, it seems, at everything you do, just remember there's a Savior, and you are worth enough. He gave his life for you. Yes, that's Christian music. No, I'm not a Christian, but I grew up in it. And I can go from that to, doesn't matter what I sing or what genre, as long as I'm feeling it. It looks real cute in a has-been 1980s suit. So weird, it looks real cute. I find myself drawn to a shadow domain. I find myself drawn to a shadow domain. I find myself drawn to a shadow domain. It's typo negative. Hey, okay, it's just another day, 24 useless hours. What difference does it make if our heart ain't changed? Things will be okay and you'll be fine. Hey, okay, so on a different day, just the two of us stranded in our own spaces. If this love is fate, and true love always waits, and I know I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. In my dreams, that's where I'll meet you, reaching out to stars above you. Call my name, I will come to you. I can send my message to you, eternally, soul to soul. Hey, okay, so nothing takes your place, but the world gets colder. Feelings don't fade. Yes, I'll fall away. I'm praying for the day that I know 1,000 times. That's my lover's promise 1,000 times. That love is here to stay. True love always waits, and I know. I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be, I hope you'll be mine. Where has my lover gone? Losing my voice this first time because of the uncomfortable position in this chair. But as you can see, quality of the pictures is slowly, subtly improving. Let me see what else I can. I'm all over the place. There goes my baby. Walking out the door. She didn't have that look of confidence when she walked out before. She said, don't look for me till you do what you know you've got to do. Don't you dare ask for me till your wicked ways are through. Mama played a trick on me. Was I blind? How come I did not see? You knew all along. I would sing this song. If there's a God in heaven, resurrect me. Forgive my wicked ways, redirect me. Oh, my mind, played a trick on me. Now I have lost it all. And my sky's no longer blue. All I see is heavy weather, baby. Over losing you. You say you won't come back to me until this boy becomes a man. In light of what I've done to you, I must admit I understand. All right, now we're going to go ahead and stop and take a look at the pictures. My voice is worn out. It's quite embarrassing, but you get the point. It's kind of something I want to do, and I want to overcome my fear of anyway. I just need to get to where my diaphragm has room. So let's take a look at some of the pictures now that just occurred during the singing. Notice it doesn't matter what kind of song it is, as long as you resonate with it and your expression is energetic or emotional. Emotional is a better word. All right, so let me demonstrate. Okay, so these are some of the pictures that we just took. Let me focus on the better ones. So this one right here, you can see here in the center, this is the face. This is what we're looking at. This is a face that appeared in response to my energetic field. Notice that it's faces within faces, but the general gist is right here and here, you can see the eyes, you can see the formation. The bottom portion of the screen is merely a more blurred version of the same thing, and the right side is just a smaller version. Here again, we have a face formed on the left. Doesn't look very good blown up because there's still low quality. Actually, let me turn off my reverb. Okay. Can't see him that well, but you can see the face here in the center. It appeared during the singing. Again, notice we have eye formation. Well, the beginning of an eye formation. Let's see what else we got. That's not that good. That's not that good. I take pictures and then I go back and I actually delete many of them, most of them. This one has pretty good structure here again, as you can see. As I zoom in and you look at it, it's got some strange, when you realize that this is just random sound, it's pretty fascinating realizing what we're looking at. There's actually a face, there's faces within faces within faces. That's just normal when you're working with energy. Different people will see different things, but this is actually a face and another face offset from it a little bit. But when you zoom out, you'll see the main face we're looking at. There's also one over here on the left. I really wore my voice out. Then I was singing for a couple hours before I began this video. Again, you can see the beginning of eye formation. For some reason, all of their left eyes seem to be forming better. We have to wonder if it's a sequential time thing, and then it becomes harder to form the face from the available energy that's remaining. Here we have another eye. It happens to be the left eye. The center of the eye is actually right there, that big black dark spot. And you zoom out, and you can see there's all kinds of stuff going on there. I don't propose these pictures to be perfect examples, but they are the progression of my work. They are the progression of faces and sound. Let's keep going. See, this person has their mouth open. Let's go to the next one. This is a pretty good one, I think. Down here. Of course, it's the same face up here. I don't know if my mouse pointer works. I don't think it does. It might. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have a mouth right here, nose, eyes. What's funny is if you zoom in further, you actually see another little head right here. It's a man with a mustache. Within that face, we have a formation of an eye, another eye. You know, you can't see it. It's squiggly. The more you zoom in, the less it becomes pronounced due to the resolution of what we're currently working with. Here in the bottom left, over here. Again, this is the same picture as this. I just have it more blurred. I have it softened. That's a filter that occurs live. I don't do any of this afterwards. I don't do any editing of these photos. It's just not time effective. I'm losing my voice. This one's pretty interesting. It's a little, like all of them, distorted, but again, we have two eye formations. Let's see, there and there. It's the same photo. They usually come in batches of 3. Now I have EVP Maker set up to cut the sound into 3-second chunks, I believe. So 3,000 milliseconds. And so some of the faces will appear 3 times, but each of those 3 times they will not be the same. It would be a progression either into a face or out of a face. What we should be seeing are just columns of white, static. There shouldn't be any formation. Over here, you notice we have this face down here. This one's a little interesting. Actually, that's pretty good. as far as faces and sound go. Most, when you zoom in, it looks horrible. Just so you see what it really looks like. You got teeny little bits and pieces of energy that have changed form. It will remind some people of what ectoplasm does sometimes. But when we zoom out, you can now determine that there's a mouth with teeth in it, nostrils, and here's an eye, and here's an eye. The head's a little bit, well, the other direction, like this. This picture could be seen in a couple different ways. It can also be viewed as a man facing this way. Again, the reason why I'm developing this and taking thousands of pictures and being consistent and not giving up is because I know they will develop to the point to where they'll become clear. This is the beginning. I had a lot of pictures tonight with these eyes. Here again, we have what was forming as an eye, the left eye. Again, we have another face here on the left. Let's see. There were a lot of good photographs tonight. Good as far as faces and sound goes. I'm not going to say, again, that I would not present these to try to convince anybody of life after death or whatever. But it's definitely people. And I will demonstrate that as the years pass. You have a face right down in here. Of course, it's also down here, a little bit blurred. Let's see, I know we've got some good ones. This is a good one as far as the formation. This one's different than the rest. It formed on their right eye rather than the left. So it's like it's a mirror. So this is the head. Up here's the hair. This eye is obscured. There's another eye. There's the nose. There's the mouth. Of course, it's the same photograph down here. This is the same. Remember I said some pictures come through 2 or 3 times and they'll be different. And they might be a little bit morphed, a little bit changed each time. This is a pretty good one. Might make this the picture of the day that you guys have seen me put up. Picture of the day just means the least worst picture. So the best picture. I'm trying not to think about my harsh voice and the crackling I'm doing. Putting that video on YouTube, it's freaking me out. But I am a singer, I want to be a musician, and I want to get over it anyway. So I'm just going to jump in the deep end. It's another decent face. See, when you zoom in, that's why when I tell you guys, viewing the stream from a mobile device is always going to be better than a desktop at present because the resolution gets whacked. It's like blowing up a grainy picture. It needs to be on the phone. That's why I have this picture over here to the right, so that if people are viewing it on their desktop, they might still be able to see the photograph in the right perspective. There's another face. In my opinion, tonight was an exceptional night. It was good. Here we have another eye formation. This was going to be a person, but as is common, half of the face did not really turn out. This is the mouth, and those are the teeth. It's not uncommon to see teeth, see mouth, ears, any of that. There's another photograph. Let's see. I have noticed that sometimes about 15 minutes in, here's another photograph down here on the left. Actually, about 18 minutes in is my peak. For some reason, that's when the energy slowly builds up and it reaches this little peak. It can't extend beyond that. And I'm determined to find out if it extends beyond that with singing, if I can maintain and improve. Here we have a face that was starting to form on the right-hand side. This one's pretty interesting. This one looks like a miniature photograph. It looks like a picture of a face way down here within the rest. I said I delete most of them. It's important to note that when you observe the stream, people may laugh, but when you are in a mental space where you're trying to communicate, you can actually see into these photographs farther than what people's instant knee-jerk physical eye reaction is going to see. What that means is I see something different than what you see. But it's only because I do it every day and I've trained my brain. Again, I'm not worried about whether anybody believes it now or not. It's not my thing. I'm just here to develop it and to demonstrate it. This was going to be a head down here that developed. This one has some good facial features. But again, notice it's very hard to get 100% complete face all the way around with all the features, both eyes, both nostrils, maybe even the ears and the mouth. It's very hard to do. Energy is not always perfect and uniform. That's why we work to develop it. These were good pictures. For today, these are better than average face and sound pictures using the current technique, which is actually all synthetic. 100% synthetic. I generate white noise. Let's see, we'll find one or two more. Notice how most of these aren't that great, but there was a spot when I started to sing. Notice all of these were earlier when I was by myself. They were not when I was singing on camera. There were some good ones in here, but notice that we kind of hit a peak and then they're okay. This one was actually this whole thing was a face that was not fully developed. The way the pictures form is, if you guys have seen Sonia Rinaldi's stuff, you'll know that she's used bubble wrap. Each of those little portions of air represents, you could say, a pixel. The same thing happens with faces and sound. There's energy, and the way people in spirit work with it is they appear to diminish the sound in an area that they want it to be dark, increase the sound energy in an area they want it to be light. That's my theory anyway. But you can see a lot of faces in the stages of formation where they're not exactly formed. For example, this is a good one. If you were to say this is a head, you'd say, okay, well, they've got 4 eyes and they're not wearing glasses because you got a hole here, a hole here, a hole here, and a hole here. This is actually part of the process of formation. Meaning, if we could just sit here and observe this face as it was forming, the whole thing might be holes, like Swiss cheese. And then it slowly begins to morph and form, and then we'll eventually see 2 depressions for the eyes. Unless they have 3 eyes, which is possible. And we're winding down here to the end. I think I've mentioned to most people before, you'll be aware that photographs are not always right side up. It's energy, and energy does not know direction until we conform it. Some people in spirit happen to conform and generate their pictures upside down, etc. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. You can see it better down here. So we can see the formation of a face with the eyes, and then of course you see these little dots that were not gone yet. Now, to really play tricks on your mind, now people are going to say, you know, it's, what was that? I can't remember if it's pareidolia or apophenia, but basically, if you look at the picture as this being a head, you'll see one picture. However, if you stop, cut this part off, you'll realize that these are actually nostrils of another head that's superimposed on top. So this is a head facing, let's see, like that. This is normal for faces of sound. Faces imposed on faces, imposed on faces. I'm getting tired, so I think we'll go ahead and end today's session. It's weird. I don't know how many of you made it past the singing. I'm okay with the jokes and things like that because this is something I've wanted to do for a long, long time in this way. Here you have another face. And this is going back towards the beginning of this evening. As you can see, sometimes I spend a lot of time doing it. It's a Friday night, so I didn't mind. I wanted to use my cool office with the new lights. I wanted to expose myself in certain ways. And I wanted to demonstrate that faces and sound is not just a physical action. It is a combination of emotion and soul. Gotta have the soul. And that is it for this evening. This is how many pictures I may take in an evening. Tonight had a higher ratio of good pictures than most. Usually I'll wait till the next day and then I'll delete most of them because the way I view the pictures this evening when I'm in a trance-like state is completely different than they'll appear to me tomorrow in a non-trance state. I'm still learning what trance is. To me, I never really knew or practiced it. It was just something that I think I felt. Oh, that's pretty good. So here's another picture where the left eye was forming, but unfortunately their right side of the face is obscured. Here's another eye that formed. This gentleman's face down here. He has a mustache. There's one of the eyes. And it's not fully formed. We do see people that some appear to be humanoid, some appear not to be. I've seen a lot of different things over the years. But before I claim anything is anything, it'd be nice if all the pictures were clear, right? So there's no point in me stopping to focus on what we do or don't see. I'm just here to develop it with you and to encourage anybody else that would like to do the same. Just because I'm here watching the stream and it's here in my house doesn't necessarily mean that your energy cannot create these photographs also. We don't know, but the impression is if the faces appear and I'm cross country 3,000 miles away, it tells us either the energy's inside the computer, but it's not tied to my body. Like I can leave here. It's not like I am generating an energetic field through my desire to communicate. And when you go to the stream and you have that same desire, it magnifies. There are also some times when I go on the stream and I see other people, and because of that, the pictures turn out really good sometimes. It's hit and miss. I don't sing every time. Maybe I can narrow that down and rule that out. Of course, judging by the sound of my singing, perhaps maybe less spirit people will come. That's it for now. I wanted to demonstrate behind the scenes, faces and sound. I wanted to do something different. This is Keith Clark, and I'm the creator of Faces and Sound. And for myself and the people in spirit, we say thank you for taking the time. We'll see you next time.